friends, and welcome to the 37th episode. Joes, we are really rocking it.
Yeah.
We are really rocking it. We are now in season 3, episode 2.
Okay.
Yep, that's what we're doing. I think I got it right. I think we're at the 37th one.
Okay.
You know,
I
my
think
math's
so.
not that great. But
I remember seeing you say 37 somewhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I want to welcome you to Healthy Living with Marilyn. We've got a great show tonight. It's going to be wonderful. We've got Josie's back. She's back from Boise. She's got a lot of show and tell that she's going to show, and how to defend yourself. When's Women's Month to defend? What is that, Josie?
I'll get the answer for you.
Oh, you will?
I will.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like March?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll find out.
Yeah. So, and she's got a lot of stuff that she's going to show from her trip to Boise last week. We did not have a show last week because I was not feeling good. I was so far under the weather. Huh?
You were sad that I was gone?
I was really sad that you were gone. I was so sad that you were gone. I spiked a fever like so high. All I did was sit here and veg and listen and breathe my oils and use my homeopathic remedies and colloidal silver. I pumped my body with so much stuff, you know, so much natural stuff. And you can do that, which is great. And we'll talk about that more in the future, how to take care of yourself. If you got the cold or the flu, or because it's still cold and flu season, and for some reason the weather gets warm and the weather gets cold and the weather gets warm and the weather gets cold. So make up your mind. What are you going to do with the weather? It would be nice if it would just stay cold for a while.
That's too easy, too predictable.
I know, it is too predictable.
We'd be bored.
What?
We would be bored.
I wouldn't be bored. I'd be happy. I don't like this real hot, you know, and then real cold. That's how I think I got sick. But anyhow, it is what it is. We're back. I am so excited we're back. And we have a great guest tonight. Her name is Susan Franck. Are we good, Michael? Oh,
I need to get a little closer.
yeah. Can you get closer
Snuggle,
to me?
snuggle.
I'm not
Am I good
viral
with it?
anymore, believe me.
Okay.
I'm really not. Susan Franck from Francks Apothecary. She's up in that Ashland area. That's not too far from here. Maybe 40 minutes. Half an hour?
It was 20
minutes?
15, 20 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. She's not far from
We're
here.
not as far north as people think.
No, Ashland's just right there.
I know. It's like right off of Route 1.
Yeah.
Or Route 95. I don't know. What exit is it?
92,
92?
I believe.
Okay. So it's before Doswell. That's good. That's good to know. So she is going to be talking tonight. We're going to be talking about oils and natural ways to take care of yourself with salves that she makes and potions and inhalers and different things you can use as far as essential oils to keep yourself healthy. Really healthy, which is really important. You know, and you just don't use them when you're sick. You can use them
Every day.
as a maintenance dose. I use a lot of things as a maintenance dose.
And
I
preventative.
take olive leaf extract every day as a maintenance dose, and that's probably why I got rid of that fever within 24 hours. That's probably why, you know. And then I had a cold. You know, it metamorphosizes into a cold. But,
Your body's just releasing all the toxins.
It's just detoxing, and it's like, please, so I can get some sleep, quit detoxing. There's a couple oils that I like that I don't have that I need to order.
I'm oiling every day. I've got like 7 every morning that are part of my ritual.
Part of your ritual, 7 every morning?
Yep.
That's good. That's good. The other thing is you can put oils on your feet, which is really cool.
It'll draw it right up into your
And
body.
it'll draw right up into your body. It takes 21 seconds to get up to your brain. Not long. It can really rock and roll and get your system going, which is really, really, really important. And so, Susan, tell us about what you do and about Francks Apothecary, because you're getting ready to branch out all over again, aren't you?
Yes, we have really relaunched, and we make a lot of creams. Eczema and psoriasis are extremely popular for us, a lot of skin conditions. And also inhalers, which I brought one tonight.
Yeah, she gave me this one for Christy. So, Christy, if you're watching, Christy's my youngest child. If you're watching, this is for you. I will catch you later about this.
Yeah, so inhalers are great for, this one's for morning sickness. And also, you can make them for stress and
Can you make them for cold and flu? Like a breathe easy one?
Yes, for bronchitis, you just use the oils that are good for your lungs, or for they're antiviral. So the one with the more also menopause, that's a great one. It'll
I'm way beyond menopause.
It'll cut the hot flash right off.
Oh, now I'm way beyond menopause. I menopaused years ago. Done with that.
I never had it.
So as far as make creams, we also have, I think I brought you an example of sometimes something topical. Well, most of it's topical, but this would be an oil that you can rub on your chest if you have a cold or a flu, and make them for bronchitis and pneumonia. Shingles. I've had a few people. In fact, I had shingles earlier this year.
Did you?
And was able to use a blend that I had made for some other clients that had it. So it cut
Use
that
Ravensara for that?
Ravensara, yes, a little bit of St. John's wort.
Yeah.
Peppermint was great.
So did you rub it on the shingles? Mm-hmm. You did. Did you use a carrier oil?
St. John's wort.
Was your carrier oil?
Yes, and normally I only use a small bit of that for anything with nerve, but since it was shingles, I just went ahead and I diluted it a little bit with some grapeseed, but it was mainly St. John's wort.
Because if you're using oils, sometimes oils are high in phenols, which is a component in the oils, and like basil, oregano, peppermint, wintergreen, they're all high in phenol. So what you want to do is if you feel that your skin is going to be irritated by that, you're going to want to put a carrier oil with it, like jojoba, grapeseed. I like grapeseed oil. I really like grapeseed oil because it's light. I don't like to use olive oil. To me, that's motor oil. It belongs in a car. It does not belong on your body. You know. I love grapeseed oil, though. And if you mix it with a carrier oil, number one, it goes further because essential oils are very expensive. And number two, you can cover a wide...
I said, and it's also wasteful of your oils to just try to use just the pure oils all the time.
Right. But if your skin is sensitive, you're going to want to put a carrier oil with it. In fact, I suggest that people put a carrier oil with any of those oils that are high in the phenols.
I usually do a 3% with the essential oils, I find that just a little bit usually works. And then if somebody needs a bit more, then some of my bursitis clients, they want a heavier strength because it really... that the heavier one really works. But normally just for a cold or flu, I find 3% usually does the trick.
Well, that's good. Now explain the 3% to people because they probably don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you only want 3% of your entire blend to be essential oils. So if you have 10 milliliters, 100 drops, then you probably only want maybe... I usually don't put more than 10 drops of essential oils in there. You can always add more.
Yeah, you can always add more.
The dilution rate,
You can even add more of either one. You know, if you need more essential oils, you can add more essential oils. If you feel that it's too strong, you know, add some carrier oil. Because that's the ratio is, and some people, they might want it a little stronger. And some people might not want it as strong because of the situation that they are in.
Especially if you're working with pets, children, or elderly.
Right. Right. So, so you make salve. She gave me this salve because I have a little bit of eczema on my ring finger, and I can't wait to try this. It's white. Let me open it up. And I'm guessing you have a lot of shea butter in there. No. What did you put in there? Beeswax?
No, actually, I didn't bring that. I usually use. It has a bit of a German chamomile in it, so that's probably what that smell is, and it usually has a slight blue tinge. So I used emulsifying wax in that.
In that one.
Normally, with a salve or a lip balm, I'll use a beeswax. So the wax will harden it when it's at room temperature, And usually start with a carrier oil, add some wax, and then if you're looking for just that for a salve or a lip balm. But then if you're making a cream like this or even a massage cream, then you want to add some glycerin for the glide.
Yeah, this definitely has glide. This is soft. Josie, you gotta try it. It is so soft. It feels so, it's like heaven on my hand.
Yeah, it's great
And
for
this
dry
is for
skin.
eczema?
Yeah.
Yeah, eczema or dry skin.
Dry skin psoriasis.
Yeah, and I found I have some on my elbow, some dry skin on my elbow. I don't know how. Maybe because Aubrey, if you're watching, maybe because Aubrey makes me do a lot of these planks on my elbow. We did 3 of them today. We started out with 30 seconds, and then she says, do another one, and I'm dying on my yoga mat, and so I did another one. Oh, that's 35 seconds, Marilyn. Okay, so then we did another one, 40 seconds. It's like, okay, I'm done with planks today. So it's probably because I'm on my elbows, Aubrey. I love you, but my elbows hurt sometimes.
Pre-treat your elbows before you go.
I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta do that. I gotta do that. You know,
And
I'll use
now
that.
you have the solution.
Now I have the solution right there. I'll tell Aubrey, okay, you can just make me do the plank. I don't care. You know. So anyhow, Aubrey, if you're there, love you, gal. Hope you're doing well. I really had a good time today. We walked and walked and walked. Well, actually, we only walked about 3/4 of a mile, but
It's a pretty day.
yeah.
A little breezy.
it was a little chilly, But she and I walked a couple weeks ago on my birthday in 23-degree weather, and we walked 1.25 miles in 23-degree weather, and it took us 20 minutes. Do you know why? Because we were really busting a move to get back home.
It gave you some incentive.
We were really going fast. And speaking of Aubrey has a new program that she has out. It's called A Fresh Start in 2018. It's 12 weeks to sustainable lifestyle challenges. Aubrey is awesome. She keeps you motivated. She keeps you accountable. She really does. And she makes, believe it or not, don't take this really the right way, Aubrey, but you make exercise fun, okay? And she does.
It should be fun.
It should be fun, and she makes it fun. And she'll say, okay, do 12 more. Okay, do 12 more.
If it wasn't fun, you wouldn't keep going back.
I'm desperate, though. You know something? If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. This is not easy. It is not easy. So if it was easy, everybody would do it. If hot yoga was easy, there would be more than 40 people in that room. It's hard. If you want it bad enough, you're going to go for it. And sometimes I feel like I'm climbing Mount Everest barefoot.
You just have to choose your heart.
Yeah,
You know?
choose your heart.
Choose your heart.
Choose
you
your
know.
heart. But how bad
Life
do I
will be
want it?
hard and
I
you'll be
want it.
sick if you don't take care of yourself. So
That's right.
Put the
That's
work in
right.
up front.
So she lives in our holistic world. She's a holistic personal trainer, and she will help you with your eating program. I don't like to use the word diet because the first 3 letters in the word diet are die, and I'm not going to die doing this. So, truly. So,
A modification of
modification, I call it an eating program, a sound eating program. Okay? And she has a great studio downtown. It's great. It's very nicely located in the Fan. She also does virtual too. So if you live far away, she will do this virtually with you.
That's good.
Okay? Yeah. Because she does virtual. So schedule an exploratory session with her. You can get in touch with her at richmond-wellness.com. And check her out on Facebook. It's Aubrey Eicher, E-I-C-H-E-R. And her website is richmond-wellness.com. And get in touch with her. Because she really wants to help people. That is her goal, to help people get healthy. And she is the epitome of health. You know, she's a marathon runner. She gets up before dark, after dark, before it gets light. I mean, she's very dedicated. She's very, very dedicated.
She has a passion for what she does.
She does, and she loves to help people. So give her a call, get in touch with her. She will transform your life. She saved my life, I'm telling you.
And what's her phone number?
Her phone number is 367-3589. So you can give her a call if you get her answering machine, because when she's with somebody, she does not answer the phone. So if you get her answering machine, please leave a message. Leave a message. She will get back with you. So she has this fresh start in 2018. It's a great program, and she'll get you doing planks before you know it. I guarantee you that. So Josie, what do we have here?
So I'm back from Boise, and I'm wearing my Coffee, Jesus, and Pepper Spray shirt.
That's right.
You know, I say that I would have Jesus first, but just pretend it's
alphabetical
alphabetically
order.
written. Mm-hmm. But, you know, Damsel in Defense is all about personal protection. Our goal is to educate, to empower, and to equip women to be safe at home and on the go, as well as their families. And so we had an awesome time, and I brought back some fun toys. We've always had our road trip, but it's now modified, and this is a really cool tool that has a flashlight. It has a strobe light. It has a beacon light. It is an alarm. It is a seatbelt cutter and a car window breaker, and you can charge your phone on it.
You could charge your phone on that?
Yes, you can.
Oh, man, I got to get one of those.
You can charge your phone on it, so that's a good item.
That's an everything tool, and
yes.
it's supposedly TSA
safe.
safe.
Yep. So let me turn that light off.
I'm going to get one of those before I go to Florida this week.
Yeah, and so this is so cool. This is our new tactical pen.
Yep.
And this tactical pen,
and it really works.
Yes, is designed to collect DNA. So it's got a cute little flashlight, but it's a real pen. But if someone is bothering you and you need to strike them, you can use the point as a striking tool, and then you can collect DNA with the top, and you can then turn that into the police to let them know. And also, I love the fact that it's not just about women and being safe and stun guns and pepper sprays. We have a concern about our children as well, because we know that by the time someone is 17 years old, there's a 70% chance that they will have already experienced some sort of assault or sexual assault. And so we want to educate our children while they're young. And we have a Safe Hearts program, which has a series of storybooks and parental guides to help parents have that conversation with the children about body boundaries. And so this is a book called Shielded Eyes, Shield Hearts. In each of the storybooks, when the child's heart feels threatened, the Safe Heart Defenders come to them in the story. And as you do this with a child, the parents can have that conversation and let them know who are the safe adults. In this particular book, the parent is gone, and while they're gone, the kid is home alone, and one of the friends sends pornography over the internet to them. So, you know, these are real life types of situations of things that can happen with our children.
Yeah.
And so that's that, and it helps with, just some resources. That's our little Safe Heart breakfast set. We've got puzzles, we've got games.
Is that for kids, that one in the box?
Oh, yeah. This is little kids. This is
kids.
This is the bowl, the cup, the knife, and the fork. And, so that, even as they are learning about Safe Heart Defenders, you can start that conversation right at the breakfast table. And
does that come in different colors?
Comes in blue and comes in pink. And there are badges that go along with the program. So when the child has completed the book with the parent, they get a Safe Heart badge. Oh. So they can feel empowered to go out and to have a voice. Then our normal things that we generally have, our sakatumi, our martial arts weapon, can break a bone.
Which she has used before.
I have.
She used it before in a gas station.
Yeah. Our this is a personal alarm. It's a flashlight and an alarm to let someone know if you're in danger. And our pepper sprays leave a UV dye on a person for 72 hours so they can be identified. And, this is just really all about our safety and protection. And, Marilyn, while you're on the go, the Sassy Spray can hold your valuables inside so that it's a decoy. You screw the bottom off, put your valuables inside, leave this on the counter. Nobody will know the difference. And then for those who like to walk on the go, you can have this nice army band. And the phone fits in. You can fit your sakatumi or your pepper spray in. It's got a little place to put your earphones coming through. So this is just a couple of things. We've got new concealed carry bags and all things safe with Damsel in Defense. And this weekend on Sunday, I'm going to have our product reveal for spring and summer catalog. And it will be at Artwork Studio, 320 Hull Street. and that's from 3:30 to 5 p.m. So come out, check out Damsel, bring a guest, and we are having other shirts that you can get because we've got some other shirts in addition to this one.
Oh.
We've got Protected, we've got Not Today, Stalker shirts. And,
Do they have to order them, or do you have them?
Nope, they have to order so that they
Okay.
can get the right size.
Right.
Right size.
That's good
yeah.
to know. Does it come in other colors? the
It
shirts?
does, gray, kind of a greenish color. There are 4 different shirts, 4 different sayings, and lots of sizes. So,
Oh, good. I like the lots of sizes thing, girl.
yep, all the way up to
Like
4X, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. So, it's so important, like I said, to take care of yourself. And we're talking about natural ways to take care of yourself. I'm giving a disclaimer. I do not diagnose. What we're telling you is we're giving you information. You can take this information, you can use it, or you can just not use it, you know. But the information we give you is very valuable. I've been doing this for almost 40 years. It will be 40 years this summer. Yeah. So, it's a long time. But one thing that I know that Susan has that's interesting is the beeswax. Can you tell us about the beeswax?
The beeswax is just a natural way to make a lot of salves and lip balms.
So you melt it, right?
Melt it, usually with one of the carrier oils. This is a grapeseed oil. So when you melt that in a double boiler.
Can you bring it over here so
Sorry.
people can see? That's okay. Here's the grapeseed oil. This stuff is great for your skin too. This is wonderful for your skin. If you're someplace and you just have the oil, put the oil on your skin. Because when you put things on your skin, because we have pores, our bodies breathe, our skin breathes, it goes into your system within seconds.
Skin is the largest organ outside
It is
the
the
body.
largest organ on your body. Yes.
Yeah,
So-
and grapeseed oil is a nice carrier oil because it's light and absorbs very quickly.
And it's for sensitive skin too. This one's definitely it says sensitive skin care. So
I like to cook with it too.
I like to cook with it too. Recently though, I've been cooking with coconut oil. And the reason why is because when I fix eggs, they don't burn. So, and I like eggs in the morning.
I'm a butter girl.
Yeah, well, the
I'm a
butter
girl.
the butter to
butter
me
girl.
it burns, so I have trouble with that. So, but yesterday when Jacob was here, I showed him how to make scrambled eggs. So he made grandma's scrambled. Yes,
Teach them young.
yep. You got to teach him young. So when you do this, you put it in a
A little
pot,
double boiler.
a double
usually.
boiler usually. Okay. Now a double boiler, if you don't know, now I don't cook a whole lot, but I do know about double boilers. It's two pots together. You have one pot on the bottom that has the water in it, and then you have another pot on the top, and the water boils underneath and
Heats up
melts
everything.
everything on
heat
top.
Heat it gently rather than right on the heat
Right.
source. So usually put a wax in with it, which beeswax or the emulsifying wax is great. And if I'm just doing a salve or a lip balm, then usually after it melts, throw in your essential oils that you're looking for. And
But you do that after you take it off the fire, right?
yes, usually, yeah. Essential oils, last thing.
You
Essential
don't
oils
want to
are
burn your
are
oils.
flammable.
People burn their oils. They put them in oil, and it's like, no, you want to diffuse them in a cool mist diffuser.
Yep.
You don't want
I want to
to
smell the
boil
beeswax.
them.
I love
Oh yeah,
smell of it.
beeswax.
When
is
I
wonderful.
started making salves way back in the dark ages, we didn't have the pellets. We had
The chunks?
chunks of beeswax, and we had to shave it off.
I have that also, but that's wonderful.
Yes, this is so much easier. Get yourself the pellets, friends, if you want to make something. Get yourself the pellets because it's so much easier to melt those, and then you don't have to shave off. And it's easier to measure those because you put so much in there, whereas we had to shave it all off. I used one of those graters.
Graters.
Yep.
Yeah, I used a
cheese grater.
Do you? Yeah, that's
A
what I
cheese
used. I
grater.
used a grater. But in class, we didn't have a grater, so what we had to do is use a knife. So it was like
chop,
chop, chop, chop, chop. Yeah. So that was a lot of fun. But, experimenting with your essential oils is a lot of fun. You can find different recipes. You can look online. There's books out there. She has some oils here that are really good. What's this one?
That is ginger.
Ginger.
Ooh, yeah.
I love
digestion.
ginger. I love
Yeah.
ginger. Sometimes, a couple weeks ago, I was telling Josie, I said it on the show, I ate too much ginger and detoxed.
Mm.
You know,
And it's a great warming oil.
It is. It is. Let me see
Great,
if
great
I can.
for sore muscles or for this time of year, cold and flu.
Oh, smell that.
Don't snort.
I didn't snort. I was just smelling it. I just like the smell of it.
Yeah.
I love ginger. I love ginger in any way, shape, or form.
I brought a green mandarin, which is also nice for. That's part of what I used to say for pregnancy and helps with nausea and it's just a.
It's a good.
It's also I love the
balancer.
citrus too. It's
Yeah.
very uplifting. Citrus is great
is
for
really
depression.
a clean oil too. I use that in sometimes when I'm cleaning stuff, you know, because it's just fragrant.
Yeah, I put my oils on my Swiffer instead of using
You
the
do?
Swiffer stuff. And
That's
Swiffer
a
the
good
floor.
idea. Put your oils on the Swiffer. You know, I love a Swiffer.
And I brought some cajeput, which is
How'd you put?
not a. It's in the tea tree family, so it's also great for this time of year.
Yeah,
for-
well, it smells better than tea tree. I'm not a fan
Yeah.
of tea tree. I am just not a fan of tea tree. I
well,
just
it's
don't like it.
it's a strong oil, so cajeput's
You know,
a
I
nice
have
alternative.
I have colleagues that love tea tree oil. It's like, y'all can have tea tree oil. I'll use some of that. I use it when I have to, but it's not
I
really.
might need to get some of that from you. I don't carry that one in my oils. And my the woman who does my threading uses needed cajeput for her for the henna to enhance the henna.
You do henna?
No. The woman who does my threading
Yeah.
also does henna.
Oh,
And
she
we
also
were-
does henna.
And I'd looked up to find out what oils would enhance the henna to deepen the color.
Oh.
And cajeput. And it's not one I
Cajeput's
carry. So I'd given her some other things, but it's good to know where I can find the cajeput.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
So,
This was the glycerin I was talking about, which
Mm-hmm.
if you're making a massage cream, then you want to put more of this in for the glide.
glide on your skin.
Yeah.
It's important to glide on the skin. You don't want to
Actually,
get it stuck.
another
Yeah.
way, another great cream that I had experimented with before for a massage therapist involved cocoa butter. And when you put that on your skin, it heats up and it smells like chocolate. Which is, but yeah, the glycerin is really important for the glide. And then I use a grapeseed extract, a grapefruit seed extract for as the preservative, and a citric acid, usually a granular one.
Oh, okay. Okay, because what's the shelf life of this?
I don't really recommend more than usually 4 to 6 months.
4 to 6 months, okay?
Yeah, so all the
These do have
preservatives.
shelf lives, friends, because there's no preservatives in them.
That's it.
Okay? No preservatives. We are preservative free.
Yep.
So there's no preservatives in
Healthy
these.
living.
Healthy living. Absolutely. So watch your preservatives. Watch when you're looking at things, when you're looking at products, essential oils, whatever you're looking at, make sure you take the time to read the labels. Very important. And if they have a tester, smell it. If they have a tester for a cream, put it on your skin. Because what might be good for me might not be good for Josie or Susan. So, because everybody is different. I, as a naturopath, do not do cookie cutter healing. Okay, I don't. Somebody would come in with a cold, and somebody else would come in with a cold. I wouldn't tell them to take the same thing. I just don't. You know, several years ago, you were talking about shingles earlier. Several years ago, I had a whole slew of people coming in that had shingles. Some of them were really bad cases, like, I'm not getting shingles. So I was using oils, and I was taking olive leaf extract because it's an antiviral, and I was also taking colloidal silver because that's an anti-everything. So, and I didn't get the shingles, thank God. So,
Very painful.
it is.
Very distracting.
Painful. Very painful. you know, and it can, you know, interrupt your thought process. It can
Is it contagious?
Yes.
Well, if yes,
It's
it
a
can
virus.
Be, yeah, and if you have had chicken pox, then there's a good
It
chance.
lays dormant in your system. So something can bring it out. So if you had
vulnerable
chicken
immune
pox,
system.
yeah, if you have a vulnerable immune system, being in the wrong place at the wrong time, it's
See, the pharmacies
highly
are all
contagious.
about, if you've had chicken pox, then you probably have the shingles virus already in you. Come and get the shot. No shots. No shots.
No. In fact, somebody sent me some information. I'll have to put it out there. There's some videos out there now on the hazards of vaccines. Okay. So I'll post that on Facebook too. But if you're having difficulties, if you're having emotional issues, Lisa Hazel Grove is, she works with the Emotion Code, and she's hosting a Emotion Code Energy Release mini sessions this Saturday at Resonance down in Sycamore Square. You can schedule your 20-minute emotion code for $20, and Residence is down off of Midlothian, and I can post the address out there. I don't know the address of Residence, but it's down in Sycamore Square, and she says whether your childhood was good or bad, it lives in your cells. And a lot of people don't realize that. It lays down tracks of thoughts and thus behavior that have run your life for decades. In the words of novelist William Faulkner, the past is not dead. In fact, it's not even past. The more we ignore our childhood wounds, the more they fester and grow. Until we heal the child we used to be, the adult we want to be doesn't stand a chance. We can help release the drama of our childhood and what we have encountered as an adult by identifying the emotions that are attached to those live events. So if you're interested in releasing those and you want to move forward, because a lot of people are having problems moving forward because their emotions are holding them back, give Lisa a call at 804-539-3251. She will be hosting these 20-minute emotion code sessions, mini sessions, at Residence on this Saturday, which is January 27th. 27th, I got it right, from 10 to 5. So she's very good at doing this.
Do you need to schedule in advance?
Yeah, you need to call in advance. So give her a call at 804-539-3251. So if you're ready to move forward, because a lot of people say, well, I can't move forward, I can't do this, I can't do that. Well, you might want to look at what's going on, what happened in your past. Because sometimes emotions are released that happened in your childhood that you've totally blacked out because they might have been painful, or they were something that was undesirable for you. So give Lisa a call and she can help you out, and then you can move forward, because your brain and your gut are interrelated. They're brother and sister.
Yep. Brain-gut connection.
It's the brain-gut syndrome. So if you've got problems with your digestive system, it might be things that you've had in your past that you can't get released.
Being triggered, yeah.
That are triggering it. And there were times in my old world when I wanted to do something and I was squashed and I couldn't do it. And it has taken me a long time to get over that. And I'm finally I'm amazing, I can do it. And that's why I post those Be Amazing posts every single morning. Because one day I woke up and my intuition says, you need to start posting Be Amazing posts. It's like, what are those? You write something and at the end you put Be Amazing.
Be amazing.
And I've been doing it now for, 5 or 6 months now. And every day I post a Be Amazing. And it's not to see how many people are going to like it or comment. I do it because
an affirmation.
I do it because I want to motivate people. I want to let people know that you are special. You can do this. You are amazing. And I want people to know that. Because that's what's important, to motivate you, to get you rocking and rolling. Because I really want to get you rocking and rolling. It's really important. So you can move on and do better things and just be amazing with what you do. Because I was talking to a friend of mine today. Her name is Jackie Munster. Jackie, if you're there, she lives in New York. She lives like in Brooklyn or the Queens, or she lives out in the city, you know. And so, Jackie, if you're there, hi, how are you tonight? She's going to meet me down at the Wild Book Camp next week on February 1st. Yep, she's going to fly down from JFK. And so we will not be having a show next week because I will be in Florida writing my book in 3 days. Intense. So
you can do it.
But Jackie, if you're there, hello. Hope you're doing well, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. But it's so important. We were talking about it today. Entrepreneurs, if we don't work, we don't get paid. You know? Mm-hmm. And it's tough being an entrepreneur. You know, you've got to go out there and you've got to network and you got to beat the pavement and, you know, you've got to do social media. And it's like, I don't like to do social media all the time. But that right now is the name of the game.
It is.
It is.
And I see her be amazing every day.
Do you?
Yes. Everybody looks at Facebook almost every day. I take an occasional social media break, but every day it's popping up. Be amazing. It's a good reminder to get over and over again.
Thank you. Well, let me know that you're looking at it. You know, send me a like or an emoji. Or, by the way, send your emojis. We're doing this on Facebook. The reason why I'm not answering you, just send your comments. I promise I will answer them this evening. I'm about 12 feet away from my phone, so that's why I'm not answering any of the comments. But I promise you this evening I will answer them. Send your emojis, send your likes, send your loves, send your wows, whatever. But let us know that you're there. Let us know that you're watching. That we have your support. We really appreciate your support, which is really important. Because if we didn't have your support, we wouldn't be able to do this.
Yep.
Right, Joe?
It'd be no fun.
It wouldn't be any fun.
We'd be just talking to the air and talking to each other.
I know.
Which is cool, but you know,
yeah.
The goal is to inspire and encourage others. So,
and to enlighten you about other ways to be healthy rather than going to the doctor when they look at you, they look at what's wrong with you. It's compartmentalizing 101. That's what I call it. They took compartmentalizing 101. You have an issue, they look at the issue. They don't look at the whole body.
The whole body, what's going on in your life.
What's going on in your life? What are you eating?
What caused it? What's the root cause?
What's the root cause? 90% of the people that go to the doctor, I have read this before, 90% of the people that go to the doctor is because the reason why they're sick, and they are sick, it's because of stress. They are not handling their stress.
Well, these days, stress is such an important part. You were talking about lowered immune system. Stress is just, it's a huge trigger for
your immune system. Yeah. It does.
I attribute stress to my cancer diagnosis. And so, you know, coming out of my job and getting that opportunity to walk away. But, you know, it was a high-stress environment. And, you know, my immune system crashed. It crashed as a result.
Yeah. So find a way to manage your stress, be it journal, be it go to yoga. I do hot yoga. I was scared to death when I went to hot yoga the first time.
Now you're a regular.
Now I'm a regular. Yeah.
And those planks will just take your mind off of everything you're thinking.
Those planks take your mind off everything. Going to hot yoga, it's not easy. It's hard. It's challenging. But if you really want it bad enough, you'll do it. And I want it bad enough. So I have done exercise twice this week, and I have gone to yoga once this week. And it's already Thursday, but yesterday I played with Jacob. Jacob was sick. He had ear infection, but yesterday he was feeling better. And he would say, Grandma, let's play. So we played. And that's what we did. And I played all day with him.
Play is important.
That's right. That's right. And he was so happy because he had me to himself. You know, all to himself. Like he was telling Siri, he accidentally pressed Siri on my iPad.
I thought that was so cute.
Siri says, how may I help you? And Jacob says, hi, my name is Jacob. I'm hanging with Grandma. Now he's 3 going on 10. I'm hanging with Grandma. Well, and Siri says, well, what's Grandma's name? Her name is Grandma. Jacob says her name is Grandma. So she says, well, I don't understand that. And Jacob says, her name is Grandma. That's her name. Because he doesn't know my name. He knows me as Grandma.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I was talking to Aubrey about that this morning. I don't think I knew my grandmother's name until I was like 8 or 9.
No.
You know, she's Grandma. That's my name.
I don't know that my grandchildren, I mean, you know, they've been told it, but, you know, it took them a long time to put the relationships together of, you know, who is related and how is this person connected to that person, you know, but I'm just Gma.
Yeah,
you know, so
that's what you are, and I'm Grandma.
It doesn't matter.
And that's my name.
Yeah. All they want to know is, are you available to me when I need you?
That's right.
That's what's important, yeah.
That's right. So, yeah, so I'm Grandma to him, and he says, Grandma, she doesn't understand. And I said, well, she has a relationship problem. So, we just turned it off. I said, let's just press the button because it's not making sense. Yeah, but how do you explain that to a 3-year-old? You know, when I was 3, we didn't have computers. We didn't have anything.
Talking to you.
Nope.
Our phones were a cord to the wall.
Yep.
You know, we had a dial phone. There were no cell phones. When you went to turn the TV, you had to go up and turn the TV.
Yeah,
there were no remotes.
That's
right?
That's right.
Now you got everything. You don't even have to get out of a car to go anywhere.
We also had 3 channels and something to watch instead
Yes.
of 200.
Right.
you.
and nothing to watch.
And at 11 o'clock, you get that little dial. Zzz.
Yep. It was done.
It was done.
At
Go to
11 o'clock. Or sometimes at midnight if they did the 11 o'clock news, you know. But then, and they play the Star Spangled Banner and show the flag, and then boop, you got a blank screen. It's time to go to bed. You know.
We need that back.
We do, because life is too complicated right now. There are too many choices out there. You know, I know we're getting off on a rabbit trail, but I remember when my son, who's now, his birthday's in a couple weeks, he's going to be 36. He's also going to be a dad. Donnie, if you're watching, I can't wait to see the baby. He's having a boy. Well, he's not. Anna's having a boy.
Everybody would want to watch that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll have to show you guys a picture because it was kind of funny, this picture that he put out. Anyhow, when he was in middle school, he was like 15, so this was like 21 years ago. We went to Foot Locker, and he says, Mom, you need to pick out a pair of sneakers for me. Well, when I was growing up, we had PF Flyers, Keds, and Converse. And the girls didn't wear PF Flyers or Converse. We wore Keds. Mm-hmm. Three shoes you could choose from. Well, girls normally just wore Keds, right? Mm-hmm. So I go with him to the Foot Locker, and there's 85 pairs of sneakers up there on the wall to choose from. And he says, pick me out a pair. It's like, are you kidding me? Pick you out a pair? There's 85 to choose from.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
That's what I did. And he says, I don't care, Mom, just pick me out a pair. I'll never forget that. You know, and that was like it was yesterday. And there's too many choices out there.
Kids today would not be asking their parents to pick me out a pair. They would already know exactly what they want.
That's right.
At Christmas, I had to order the sneakers with the flashing lights that change colors for my granddaughter, and I'm like, where do you find these? You know, I'm in Kohl's. She says, no, Mom, you got to go online, and so she texted me the picture so that I would know where to order these shoes, and so they change colors, they flash, you know.
Now you can create your own sneakers online. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, there's so many choices. And I have a friend who wrote a book called Buddha in the Trenches. And it's a great book. His name is Dr. Steve Talman. He doesn't know I'm doing this, but I'm doing this because it's a great book. And he's also, if you want to know how to get one and just pay for postage, just let me know. Because he still has some for FREE, but you pay for postage. Okay. And it's a great book, but he talks about, you know, staying focused and how important it is to stay focused. And the fact that there are times when you really need to turn off all the
devices,
electronic devices we have.
Yep.
Like, take a break. Get off the train, you know? Just go. Turn them all off. I did that when I was sick. It's like, I can't even do life. You know, I certainly don't want the EMS pulverizing my eyes. Mm-mm. So,
my phone shuts down at 10 p.m. It's on Do Not Disturb until 10 a.m. the next day.
I know. Sometimes when I call her, though, she will talk to me.
I have you in my favorites.
Ah, see, I'm one of her favorites.
The favorites will
Family,
get through.
family, and Marilyn.
Family and Maryland. That's it. You know, family and Maryland. That works.
Yeah.
Well, you are family.
Yeah, I mean, I spend more time with you than I do a lot of my family.
Well, but Thursday
Because
nights,
it's
you
a
love
choice.
Thursday nights.
It's a choice.
It's
you
a
know?
choice.
I choose to be with you.
I love you.
I choose
for
not
that.
to be with some of them
Yeah, I know.
because I don't do stress anymore.
Yeah, it's so important, you know, to find something to reduce your stress. Be it oils, be it taking an oil class, be it, you know, taking care of yourself with Damsel.
Exercise.
Going to a
Exercise,
movie, exercise,
journaling, walking.
You know,
Being in the mountains.
right.
Even if I'm looking out the plane window.
Speaking
oh my
of
gosh.
mountains, Judy and Judy was going to be here last week because I was not.
Because I
doing
wasn't
well.
here, right?
Yeah, because you weren't here.
Right.
But then I wasn't here either. So,
Nobody was here.
no, nobody was here. Judy and I have a company called Creating the Amazing You, and we are having a retreat over in Wintergreen on the other
love
side,
Wintergreen.
and we've rented an Airbnb, big house, and it's April 20th, 21st, and 22nd, and I will be putting that on my Facebook page. I'll be putting it on LinkedIn and Twitter. And we're also going to be having a teaser on February 11th where I'll be sending out invites. So if you would like to come to my house so you can learn more about this, and we're going to party and have a great time, let me know. Get back with me. 804-350-0034 is my phone number. If you just want to private message me with your address, I'll be more than happy because we are sending out snail mail. Judy doesn't know this, but Judy's going to find out. We're sending out snail mail invites.
And that's important. I mean, I like to open mail. You know, people want to message you on, online. And I'm like, if you really want to talk to me, you better call me.
Right.
You know?
And leave a message.
It's rare to get a note. It's rare to get a handwritten note.
It is.
Yeah.
It is very rare, and for people to spend time to do it.
You
know?
But it makes a difference. It shows that you really care.
Yeah. So we're going to be sending out snail mail invites. Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's way cool because who gets mail anymore? The only mail you get are your bills or junk mail,
Junk.
right? Junk mail. So, if you want to come, just let me know. It's April 20th, 21st, and 22nd, and we're going to be doing yoga. We're going to be. It's a Friday
Outside
night.
yoga?
Huh?
Outside yoga in the mountains?
We got a great deck.
Yeah.
A great deck. That was one of the requirements. We needed a deck. So, but it's out in the mountains. I wanted to have it at the beach, but she said, no, I want to have it at the mountains. So it's like, okay, we have it at the mountains. So it's going to be great. Seating is very limited. We can take, I think, 8 women. So seating is limited. So
Individual rooms or sharing rooms?
some people might be sharing rooms. So, but there's plenty of bathrooms, and there's queen size beds and king size beds, and there's some bunk beds. So it'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. We're gonna go hiking, so bring your hiking boots. And it'll be springtime. So if there's any herbs out, I'll be able to recognize the herbs and say, like, this is
Pick some, bring them back.
just St. John's wort or whatever. So what?
Pick some and bring them back.
Yeah, well, yeah, I could do that because it's private land. I could do that. You don't want to do that on public land. That's a no.
No, because you don't know what's on
But
it.
we might be able to find some ginseng or morel mushrooms or something like that.
Incorporate some wildcrafting into the
Yeah.
into the weekend.
Yeah. So we might be doing some wild crafting with herbs and whatnot, and we'll be cooking there, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll be doing vision boards and drumming and scarf dancing. I love scarf dancing. Just let loose. And the theme of our weekend is creating your mindset. Because with it, coming spring, it's really time to start thinking about creating your mindset. Now that you've gotten over the taxes and all that stuff, time to really decide what you're going to do. or change what you're doing, which is important.
A quarterly reboot.
That's right. A quarterly reboot. That's
It's
what it's going
important
to
to
do.
set your intentions.
Yeah, to set your intentions and create your mindset. My mindset right now is taking care of myself. I've invested in myself, and that's what I said this morning when Aubrey and I were doing a video this morning. It's so important to invest in yourself. Take a class, find a mentor, find a personal trainer, learn how to make essential oils. Do you teach classes?
I have taught them in the past and would teach a group if they're interested. I've also done talks for groups that are interested in just learning more sometimes, or senior groups.
And how can they get in touch with you?
437-6436, or my email is my first name and last name, Susan, Susan, Franck, Franck, at live.com.
At live.com.
Yes, LIVE, live.com.
Okay.
And give them your website. I've
give
been
them
all over your
Do you have a
website.
website?
Right now my website is just susanfrank.com.
SusanFranck.com.
Easy enough.
Yeah,
That's
I went,
simple.
I went to check it
You
all
should
out.
think about hosting an oils, like
Class.
how to make an oil class, like how to make salves. Because I used to do that. I used to have classes where we had how to make salves, how to put teas, herbal teas together, combinations of herbs together to help with women who were going through menopause, hot flashes, people who have colds, upper respiratory, people who have stomach issues, digestion problems.
I'm working
A
on
lot
my
of
next
times-
one now.
Pardon me?
So I'm working on my next one. My last one, we made natural deodorant and bath bombs.
So what are you making now?
We're trying to decide because, they asked me today what the date is going to be. So it's going to be in April.
April?
First part of April, though. But I don't know yet what we're going to be making.
And where is it?
Artworks.
Oh, Artworks. Well, you're
Where
going to
I
have
do
to tell
everything.
us more about it
I will.
closer to...
And then I'll be asking her to come and talk to my team, too.
That would be
There,
great.
there you go. There you go. We're one big family.
Sharing information.
Josie's like a sister to me.
Yes.
You're just a
I
sister
don't
from
have
another
another.
mother.
Yeah, I don't have siblings, so
Well, you got one now.
the world sends me siblings as I need them.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And Michael's like a brother to me. Michael's
That's
my
right.
videographer. He's always there for me. He's the one that keeps things going and keeps things rocking and rolling. And my husband, Zen, does my audio. I'm very blessed to have him. He is a great support. He keeps me going. He helps Jacob with his little issues sometimes. And one day Jacob came in with one of his little Thomas the Train motorized things, and it wasn't working right after Christmas, and Zen fixed it for him. And he was so happy. He went
Does
up
he
and
call
he
him
said,
Papa?
No, you know
does
what he
he
calls
call
him? Grand Zen.
Grand Zen. Oh,
Grand
that's
Zen.
nice. I like
great.
that.
And he could say Grand Zen before he could say Grandma. He used to call me Guerre. So my other grandson, Isaac, who's 2, he'll be 2 in a couple weeks, he can say Grand Zen, but he can't say Grandma.
The M is a different thing.
It's hard, yeah. So he calls me Momo. It's like, okay. So, yeah. So that's just the way it is, But, he's called Grand Zen.
I like that.
Yeah. So
It's like a superhero name.
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah.
like a
Oh,
wizard.
sorry, Zen. I hit it. Are you okay? So, the other thing is, Anna Zaharian, who was on my show a couple weeks ago, she is a photographer. She and I are having...
I
I'm
wasn't
busy.
here then.
I am really, really busy. She and I are having on February 6th at the Libby Library. Libby Mill Road or whatever. And I have it on my Facebook page.
Cypress
We are
Mill
having the joy of looking and feeling beautiful.
Is she going to do photo shoots at all, or?
She's not going to do photo shoots there, but she might be taking pictures. I don't know what we're going to do there. But
Okay.
it's 2 hours. It's February 6th. It's at the Libby Library upstairs. We have rented for free. It's free, too. I do free.
I love it there.
It's 6:30 to 8:30 on Tuesday, February 6th.
February 6th.
Right. So,
I could use a new headshot.
yeah. So anyhow, and she likes to do what she calls photographic art. She's very artistic. Very artistic. So if you're interested in that, look on my Facebook page. I have an invite on there, and that's February 6th from 6:30 to 8:30 at night. And we're going to talk about the joys of looking and feeling beautiful, because if you feel beautiful, you look beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
Beauty from the inside out.
That's right. Beauty from the inside out. So what other words of wisdom do you have for everybody tonight?
I think we covered a lot of this stuff. Take care of yourself. De-stress. If you're taking care of yourself, then you're going to be less stressful. There's so many ways to do it with teas and herbs and essential oils and exercise and planks and walking.
Planks.
Reading.
She's got me doing
time
a plank
for yourself.
every day.
It's good for your core.
Oh yeah, it's real good for the core. I'm finally be able to see my feet. I'm happy, you know. I can see my feet, so.
If your core is tight, then you have less back problems.
You
too,
do.
So.
You really do. If you can get your core work, it has been an uphill road for me to get this core going.
I'm proud of the progress.
I knew I had it. It's just, and I'm still a work in progress. I talk about my weight a lot because I have a weight problem. I am conquering it.
It's not a problem.
Honey,
it's a challenge.
It's a challenge. It's a real hard challenge. So, but anyhow, so I'm working on that. So, but she has me doing a plank every day. Except when I was sick, she gave me a pass. It's like, Audrey, I can't do a plank right today. Dying would have been a better alternative at times. It's like, oh my goodness. So, because my husband said that morning, you think you're going to do the show? It's like, yeah, I'm going to do the show. No. My intuition says, no, you can't. Listen, that's another thing. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your third eye. It's really important to listen to your third eye.
It doesn't lead you wrong.
Because it will never lead you wrong. And I am a contributing author in this book, Yes You Can. Short stories, I'll have how others have done it. And I have done it. And I'm still doing it. Still doing it. I'm a work in progress, just like we all are. So if you would like a copy of this book, let me know. It is $12.95. I will even autograph it for you. And on February 15th, I am so excited about this one. We are going to be Zooming Dove Barron in from Vancouver, Canada. And he is going to be talking about his book, Fiercely Loyal. And talking about how high-performance companies develop and retain top talent. It's really important to retain your top talent, no matter what group you're in. If you have friends, you have to sustain your friends. You have, if you want to be friends with them, you have to work at it. It's not handed to you. So that's what we'll be talking about. He has a great book here, Fiercely Loyal. You might want to get it. I think it's on Amazon. I think he's coming out with it again. Great book. He has a company called Authentic Leadership. He's probably one of the most authentic people I know. And he really is a motivator. He also writes for Entrepreneur, and he writes for Inc., and he's been on Forbes, and cool guy. So that's February 15th. Next week we will not have a show. I am on my way to Florida next Thursday afternoon. I will be doing my WOW book camp and writing my book in 3 days.
I'm excited.
Yes, I'm excited too. I am taking my sneakers, Aubrey, just in case you're still watching.
She'll be planking from afar.
Hey, the plank ends on January 31st, but I'll be still
keep
planking.
going. Keep going.
Yeah, my husband says it is time to wrap it up. So I want to thank you, friends, for joining us tonight and allowing us to be in your living rooms, in your bedrooms, in your wherever. And we hope to see you in 2 weeks on February 8th. And Teresa Wallace-Williams is going to be our guest, and we are going to be talking about more natural things in a couple weeks. So have a great weekend. Have a wonderful week next week, and be amazing. And try a plank. You might like it. Bye-bye.